Welcome back to my channel. Today for something a little bit special. If you follow me through some time, you know that I'm a Hasselblad shooter and I've been that for quite a number of years. But actually through the years I have changed camera equipment often. Not quite often, but often. And I have shot Canon DSLR cameras, and I've shot Nikon DSLR cameras, and other equipment as well I've tried. But the most persistent camera, the camera that I've used through all these years, since 2014, that's 9 years now, is this very small and very compact little camera, the Fujifilm XQ2. And why is that? Well, first of all, it's a small camera, as you can see. Very lightweight. It's not much smaller than an iPhone, but it do take very nice pictures. It has X-trans sensor, the sensor technology that is specific to Fujifilm, and it has very nice image quality, though it's only 12 megapixel, but I like it a lot, and you will see that through many of the images that I will show you during this review. It has a very nice lens, which goes down to f1.8 on its widest setting at least, so you can get some out of focus if you like to do that. It has a control ring here on the front, and you can change what it does, but for me it's most normally I use it to change the aperture if I'm in aperture mode setting. If I'm in manual mode, I can change between through just pressing one button. I can change between this doing the shutter speed and doing the aperture. So it's very versatile, and it's a nice way to control this camera. The camera also has a small pop-up flash, and you can use that for fill-in or just to give a little bit of light or life in the eyes of a person if you shoot portraits with it, and I have shot portraits with it. And this camera was so lightweight and so nice to use that I took it for a climb up Choyo, which is the 6th highest mountain in the world. So let's have a look at some of the images from my trip up Choyo. With this little camera I also made some panoramas. It can do panoramas automatically, 180 degrees or 360 degrees, and you can have it like this or like this. You get much more in the image if you do it like this, but that's also very versatile. It has a video setting, but the video quality is not very good, but I have used it sometimes. But one weak point of this camera is that there's no microphone entrance, so it's only using the small microphones on top of the camera, and those give a lot of wind noise, if there's wind at least. So the sound usually isn't very good, or at least not if there's a wind. Another nice feature is that this camera has some of the filter effects that the Fujifilm cameras are known for. So you can do a lot of fun things, but you can also have film simulations on it, and that is very nice. It doesn't have all the new film simulations that cameras like the XE4 and stuff like that, which is a camera I also have, that those have. But it has some nice film simulations, and the black and white simulation is pretty good. But usually I shoot this camera both in RAW and in JPEG, and that means that when I get back I can decide if I want to use the film simulation version of the image, the JPEG, or if I want to use the RAW version, which of course is in color and everything. So I can get just exactly what I want. If the film simulation version is good, which is often is, I use that, but if not, I can tweak the settings. Another nice feature of this small camera is its ability to go very close. You can make macro photography with this one. Now this, probably you can hear. This is as close as it gets. I think it's about 1 or 2 centimeters from the front of the lens that I can put an object when it's in macro mode. And it gets some really nice images that way. And if you use it at f1.8, you can just blur out the whole background, so that's really a nice feature. So to sum up my review, what is like so much about this camera? The image quality is pretty good, as you've seen in many of my pictures, and it has a lot of interesting features that I do use once in a while. And the ability by the lens with its f1.8 to create blurred backgrounds is very nice. Also, I haven't mentioned that the leaf shutter goes down to 1/4000th of a second. That's very unusual. But of course also the size and weight is one of the big upsides to this camera. There are a few downsides. The video quality is okay, but it's not very sharp. And I really miss the microphone input, so I could use a better microphone to avoid wind noise especially. And then I would like a camera like this to have a time-lapse function, which is not present. So now you know why I like this small camera so much, and why I bring it almost always with me. It's never leaving my camera backpack, and it's always there if I need to take some easy shots and some fast shots. And I do take it for trekking trips and climbs because it's so small, and it delivers quite nice image quality despite its age. Despite it's only 12 megapixels, it's a good camera. So I hope you liked this review, and if you did, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos from my side. So thank you very much for this time, and bye for now.